Today, we will be discussing two major economic challenges currently affecting France: unemployment and inflation. This issue have become more serious in recent years, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic and the war in Ukraine. France continues to experience a high employment rate, especially among young people. Strict labor laws, skill mismatches, and the rise of automation have all made it harder for many to find jobs. At the same time, inflation has caused the cost of living to increase, with rising price in food, energy, and housing. This situation is affecting both unemployed individuals and working citizens, making daily life more difficult. These two issues together are putting pressure on the French economy and the people living in it. Now we will be showing you a famous podcast video about this issue.
Nobody does it like you. I like the way that you move. That's why I never go through with leaving you. Everybody's saying that you're no good.
Bonjour everyone and welcome back to Let's Talk Money, the podcast where we make economics feel less like a headache and more like a warm cafe conversation.
And I'm Damia. Today we are unpacking a serious issue that's affecting many people in France about unemployment and inflation. But don't worry, we'll keep it real, informative, and maybe some fun.
Exactly. France is known for its beautiful city, delicious foods, and rich history. But recently, it's also been facing economic challenges that are frankly hard to ignore.
To help us dive into this, we have three incredible guests today. First, we have Nuzul, an economist who can turn complicated data into something simpler, right?
Bonjour everyone, I'm Nuzul. Well, I always say if I can explain it to my pet, I can explain it to anyone.
Next, we have Anissa, a recent university graduate actively searching for a job in the stock market.
I'm still here. Bonjour. At this point, I have applied to so many jobs. I should be given a loyalty card.
And last but not least, we have Nourain, a small business owner in Paris who's been feeling the heat of rising prices in her cafe.
Bonjour, I'm Nourain. I think inflation is so bad. Even these days, even coffee smells more expensive than it is.
Without any further ado, let's jump into our first segment, shall we?
Yes. So for segment 1, we will talk about the current situation in France. Let's get straight into it. Nuzul, can you walk us through what's currently happening with unemployment and inflation in France?
Alright, in the past few years, France has faced two main problems. Firstly, high unemployment, especially for young people and new graduates. Next, rising prices or inflation like for food, rent, and electricity. For example, about 70% of young people are unemployed, which is much more than older people. Also, inflation went up to around 6%, which is higher than the usual 2%. That means daily life has become more expensive for many people.
So basically, it's hard to find a job and even harder to afford a sandwich when you do.
Exactly, it's like a double hit. You finally get a job, but your salary doesn't buy as much as it used to.
Anissa, you have been experiencing this firsthand. Can you tell us a bit about your job search?
Sure, I graduated last year full of hope and energy, but the job market hit me like a bucket to the face. Many companies want young people with years of experience. I mean, where am I supposed to get that? Should I have started working as a toddler? But seriously, competition is high, and with inflation, even the internships don't pay enough to cover basic living expenses in the big city like Paris.
That sounds incredibly challenging. Nourain, as a cafe owner, how has inflation affected your business?
Oh, it's been a roller coaster. The price of flour, butter, coffee, everything has gone up. Last year, I could sell a croissant at £1.20. But now, if I sell that price, I'm practically giving it away for free. I raise my price, but customers aren't always happy. Some just come in, sniff the coffee, and leave.
Maybe you should start off offering a sniff-only menu.
At this point, I'm considering it.
Nuzul, can you help us understand why inflation is happening? happening?
Good question. There are a few reasons why inflation went up in France and around the world. First of all, energy prices got very high after the war in Ukraine. Secondly, the supply chains are still slow after the COVID-19 pandemic. And lastly, people started spending more after lockdowns, so demand went up. All these things made price rise, but even though wages are going up slowly, they are not enough to match the high prices.
So people are spending more, prices are rising, but salaries are stuck in traffic.
Well, that's a perfect way to put it.
So, Nuzul, what is the French government doing to help?
Okay, they have introduced several measures, such as increasing the minimum wage to help low-income workers, offering energy subsidies to reduce household bills, and supporting businesses to prevent them from shutting down. But the truth is, solving inflation and unemployment takes time. It's like trying to fix a flat tire while the car is still moving. Yeah.
Noreen, are these measures helping businesses like yours?
Somewhat, but the energy support helps. But running a business still feels like I'm juggling croissant while riding a bicycle blindfolded.
Alisa, what keeps you motivated in this tough job market? Honestly, I try to stay positive, build new skills, and remind myself that even in tough times, the right opportunity will come. Also, I eat a lot of chocolate and well, it helps.
So thank you Nuzul, Anissa and Noreen for sharing your stories and insights. These are real challenges that so many people in France are facing right now.
Yes, and while the situation is tough, there's always hope. The economy moves in cycles. What's out today will eventually calm down with a little patience.
To our listeners, whether you are job hunting, running business, or simply trying to afford your next budget, we are with you.
So, we'll see you next time on Let's Talk Money, where we make sense of sense, one coffee break at a time. Au revoir, and don't forget to keep your content crispy. The money
Wonder how it all used to be. So shut up, come on, sing my song, and let's go back to the basics.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch.